Hello, and welcome to Adventures in TV Land. For today's adventure, we've come to the National Museum of Transportation in St. Louis to check out the remains of the Court Motel. Designed in 1941, the Court Motel opened in Marlborough, Missouri, a St. Louis suburb, in 1942. It was owned and operated by John Carr. It was designed in the 1940s streamlined modern style. Each of the little bungalows were built from honey-glazed ceramic bricks and large glass block windows. Each of the bungalows had an attached garage, which made it quite unique for traveling establishments at the time. You could just pull your car up into your own little garage and get out, and you're right there in your room. So in addition to renting the rooms for overnight, you could rent the rooms for 4 hours or 8 hours. This quickly led to the motel gaining a reputation of being a place of ill repute. In September of 1953, the motel became associated even more with notoriety when the murderer and kidnapper of Bobby Greenlease from Kansas City spent 2 days at the Court Motel. He and his accomplice, his mistress, were eventually captured, and a couple months later, they were sentenced and executed. The motel was added to the National Register of Historic Places in 1989, but that sadly would not stop its demise and eventual demolition. The motel closed for the final time in 1993, and it was demolished in 1995. One of the rooms in the attached garage were saved by preservationists and volunteers from the National Museum of Transportation. They diligently spent 2 weeks dismantling the unit piece by piece, and they have replicated it, put it all back together here at the museum.
It's not working. We're over there playing golf. It's like, hey, pick something up. Pretty cool too.
Here's a description of the motel in Braille, along with this foam model that you can touch to get an idea what the shape of the building actually looks like. Here we have some Court Motel paraphernalia that you could, if you went to a hotel room, that might be a part there. There's a towel, a bar of soap, a trash can, a water glass, a book of matches, a glass block from one of the glass windows, the square block, part of the architecture of the building. All right, that's a little bit about the Court Motel. And so, even though the motel is no longer in existence, we're going to visit the site right where it was located at. 7755 Watson Road. Subdivision that replaced the Court Motel. They have to go back a little ways because they actually closed off what was the entryway, I believe, leading into the Court Motel, and that's just up here. 7755 Watson Road.